So, in honor of it being Skincare Sunday, I am proudly going to review the Tony Moly I'm Real Tomato Sheet Mask, which is for radiant skin. The claim it makes is tomato masks makes rough skin look smooth and radiant. So this uses some kind of tomato enzyme in there, and I know that lycopene and a lot of the tomato-like ingredients, they contain vitamin A. I think there's also vitamin C in there, and what that does is it actually can purify the skin, so it helps to get rid of fine pigmentation, sunspots, things like that, and it makes the skin more shiny and bright. I don't think there's enough enzyme in here to do a drastic change, because I know that some of the serums that I've used are incredibly strong and could potentially cause an adverse reaction if you're using it with a peel or whatnot. This is, I think, just a little amount to do a small change to the skin. It's not going to be as intense as some of the other products. But I'm actually impressed that, this looks really cool. And look, it kind of matches my shirt. That I thought was kind of funny. But anyhow, I love the design. I think it looks really cool. I'm just going to open this. It actually smells kind of like kind of herbal. And it has a little bit more of a pigment in here, like a slight tinge. So let's see if I can get this open. I think I've become an expert on this by now. It's a little bit more liquidy than the other ones. It's not as gel-like. Because I noticed that with Tony Moly is that some of the other masks, depending on what's in them, they're either thicker or super thin, and this is not the thickest, but it's like, it's a little bit more liquidy than I expected. Alright, so I'm going to put this on like so. This mask is like totally saturated, so I'm just going to adjust this. Alright, so I'm going to be back after processing this for 30 minutes, and I'll show you guys the final result. So I'm actually pretty impressed with the tomato mask. I actually do think my skin looks pretty radiant. It's very gentle. It did not hurt, did not tingle one bit. The serum that was in there was really easy to absorb in the skin. It didn't linger on top of it, and it didn't leave a gross coating. I will say the one thing I was a little disappointed with was that the mask itself tore so easy. So just by having it on my face and trying to shift it, it was just shredding left and right. So I had to like piece it on, and I'd add the excess serum in here on there to get any areas that weren't covered. I want to hope that was possibly because of the actual enzyme in there, or it might have been because it was a product error. I'm not sure, but it was a little disappointing to have the mask keep ripping left and right. It was actually very flimsy, whereas the other masks that were in the Tony Moly collections that I've reviewed were sturdier. This one was just flimsy as heck, almost like a wet tissue. So it did its job. It made it look very radiant, very shiny. It's very nourishing to the skin. This is definitely a mask that I would recommend if you have aged skin or you're looking for something to just kind of combat the light signs of aging or to give you more of a vibrant, shinier looking skin. Tony Moly always is known for being creative, and I like the fact that Tony Moly does these really cool graphics. It looks really eye-catching. You'll go through the store and it's something that you can recognize, because when we shop for products, we are always buying the design. We want to buy products that look good, but we also want to buy products that follow through. So I definitely think that it did its job, and it is true to the claim. It is something that's very relaxing too, so you can practice your self-care for Skincare Saturday or Skincare Sunday if you celebrate that at home. So with that said, have any of you guys reviewed the Tony Moly I'm Tomato Radiance Mask, or have you used any products that were tomato based? Let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you guys soon because I'm going to be reviewing the Tony Moly Lavender and then pomegranate masks for next week. And then the week after, I have a special treat for you guys because I'm doing a whole different brand. So, like, comment, hit that subscribe button if you like this kind of content, and I'll be on for more skincare reviews next week.